you see we have builders, and each builder has to do something or does something, and each builder has a suffix minus builder. So each folder suffixed with minus builder represents one builder, not more. And if you go to readme, it's a markdown file. You get information what they do, and yes, and you can read also there how to set up things, because the commands are easy, but you need to get to them. You need to know them, and so we wrote that readme, and this is here. Which also explains everything, the requirements, and also the step for step what you will need to do, and the concept of configurations. Configuration files. You see here a config folder. In that folder, I include environment files for each production or development environment. This is because you can use this here not only for one city or region, you can use it for multiple ones. So you have a config file you can switch around. This is necessary for us at Trufi because sometimes we do that for the cities. For example, when we are paid to do that, and then it's incredibly smart to just having to specify one environment file and then to execute the builder within the scope of what the environment file defines. And what we are going to do is to create an environment file for our city, for example, for Mauritania Nouakchott. It's a city in Africa in the country Mauritania. And how we do that? We just copy this one, we make a clone of it. So Control C and Control V, and then we call it like the convention we introduced here. First, the name of the country, and then minus, second, the name of the city. We actually had also a project in Nouakchott. That's why I know that. And then we can look at the both two files and can ensure that things we change here are properly by just comparing the structure. And you see we define here 4 environment variables. The country, it's a ether shortcode. The city, it's equals the name of the file without the file extension, and the B box, bounding box. A bounding box is, as you probably know from OSM, a way to specify a extraction region, because for development countries like countries in Africa and America, GeoFabric does not provide with individual city scope extracts. So we need to fetch a complete country first, and then extract the part of it using bounding box manually on our computers. Okay, we will go back to what the README says. It's described what it does, and how it's to format it, and also how to get the bounding box, because there's a tool we are going to open, It's you probably also know it already, and no, it doesn't. Then I need to copy the URL. You already know maybe the tool from Cloakantech, the bounding box tool. Yes, now I will also copy it, or it's too heavy. Yeah, no. Hey, fireworks running already? Okay. Yes, I need really a more powerful laptop. Yes, it's this tool will help you create a bounding box. It's visual, that's why it's a web application. So no need to do anything terminal related. It what it does, well, it lets you search for a place, and as you see this one, you can drag, move around, even change the orientation. And what we do is to search Nouakchott. Oh, I forgot something. No, and hit. And then we have here Nouakchott. The boundary box is then automatically applied to it. You see, boundary box itself is pretty large, and this is what we want. And now we need to specify the type. What we are going to select is Dublin Core. Please don't ask me why I did not create that tutorial, at least the part with the configuration file creation and bounding box creation. This is, you need to ask Samuel for that. If we copy it, and then we go back to our end file and copy it there. And we remove what the text, a width limit, soft limit, and we need to change the separator to comma. We will remove any white spaces. It will cause errors because it's read as a, it will be read as a, how do you call that, maybe as an environment variable, and it will not read the whole thing if you it has white spaces included. With the same also applies to that. We can save it, but we are not done yet. We need to modify the GeoFabric URL path, and this is also something we need the interweb for, and also we click here on that link. And you probably already know GeoFabric. It's actually a German company, a company in Germany. And there we have a list of regions. And we have this our city in Africa. So we click on Africa. We have then our city in, well, Mauritania. And click on that. Great. And then we have, under commonly used formats, the Mauritania latest osm.bbf. So osm.bbf is really important. And we now right click on it to open the menu, the browser menu, and say copy link. I will now make it slow for one reason. Here. So that you can follow up. And we will remove this string and replace it with, well, what we've got from the website. And now it's important to remove this one, because that will be automatically done by our systems. Please don't ask me why you have to remove the well, because the backend was a collaborative development between Samuel and me, and he did create that structure with our environment files. And then we need to modify, of course, the other ones. And then the shortcode. You can look up the shortcode by going to the Wikipedia article of Mauritania and then searching for ISO something. It's on the table right when you go click on the article, and then we can validate. Okay, it looks good, no errors, and this is what I love to do. Then we can close our file when we saved it, and we can also then close that. Okay.